Hello everybody and welcome to the Daytona International Speedway for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series season opener here in our NASCAR Heat 5 career mode, beginning the 5th and final season of the career mode. Last time, the open season at Daytona, a bunch of trucks starting at the back with myself and this number 98 Road Ranger Ford. We are at the back here alongside Corey LaJoie, Michael McDowell, and Jake Finch, which are all Spire trucks. So very interesting that all three Spire trucks have to go to the back with some sort of inspection issue. So we're green here from Daytona, making a little bit of a debatable move there, going below the 02 truck of Stephen Malazzi to work our way up into 26 here on this opening lap here as we get our NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series season underway here in Daytona. A few laps later, we've gone to the outside trying to get by Timmy Hill for P21, which we will here. Now getting a run on Andres Perez and the 34 of Lane Riggs. We'll go right to the inside, go by both of those trucks, 3 wide to the inside, get by Fenhouses like that. We're in the top 20 as we get to the back of Butterbean Queen in the 5 here. A few laps later, the 07 Michael McDowell blows a tire into the outside wall. Goes the Cup Series driver driving the 07 this week, and no caution. We stay green, but Michael McDowell is out of this race. He will finish in 32nd, dead last here in this Craftsman Truck Series season opener. Now here we are down the backstretch at Daytona. We're getting a big run down the backstretch. Going to split Enfinger and Ruggiero. This is the last stop of the stage, by the way. We're now 3 wide for Grant Enfinger and Keith McGee, pushing the 2 truck back as we try to get ourselves in a great spot here to get some stage points here at the end of the stage. Looks like it's going to be Chandler Smith, though, picking up the stage 1 win as he managed to force our way to the outside of Grant Enfinger. And to the line, we're going to bring home stage 1 in position number 9, getting 2 points for this 98 truck. But Chandler Smith wins stage 1 here in Daytona, followed by Bailey Curry, Jake Garcia, Ben Rhodes, and Caden Honeycutt the top 5. And Tyler Ankrum, Spencer Boyd, Grant Enfinger, myself, and Jack Wood running your top 10 earning stage points tonight. And we in stage number 2, we restart here in 9th. Get a great restart, go right to the inside lane of Spencer Boyd and Tyler Ankrum, 3 wide. So we're going to go by these 2 trucks to get into 6th place. Now get to the inside of Caden Honeycutt in the 45, so we work our way to the top 5 going by him. Now we go by the 99 of Ben Rhodes to get into 4th place here at Daytona. Now working the inside of Bailey Curry. Now the 13 of Jake Garcia for 2nd position on the racetrack. We get to the inside of the 13. Now as later in the stage, we're working our way to the front of this field. Could be in position to steal a stage win here as we take 2nd away from our teammate Garcia. Now only behind fellow Ford driver Chandler Smith, who's dominating today. The round goes to 56 of Timmy Hill on lap 10. He blows a tire to the outside wall, back down the track into Tony Breidinger. No caution, we stay green. As on the last lap of the stage, I'm trying to make a move on the 38 of Chandler Smith here, but I just don't have any momentum at all. So I try to do whatever I can here. Exit of 4, get to the inside, try to side draft, but just no help from behind. And Chandler Smith will sweep the stages in dominating fashion here at Daytona. We come through to get 2nd, earning a total of 11 stage points on the night. Spencer Boyd, Honeycutt, and Ankrum the top 5, followed by Connor Hall, Jake Garcia, Butterbean Queen, Jack Wood, and Bailey Curry the top 10. So far a very strong race from Chandler Smith, sweeping the stages here in Daytona. Now we restart from the lead here with just 13 laps to go in the season opener at Daytona, and we will clear Chandler Smith to establish control of this race as we try to go back-to-back in the Truck Series season opener. Oh, the caution has come out here a little bit later. We're down to 30. Yellow has come out. I couldn't quite find why, but the caution came out. So now we're going to restart here from 29th with just 8 laps to go as the 81 of BJ McLeod and I were the only 2 trucks who decided to come down pit road, take tires, and take fuel. So we took 1 can of fuel and right side tires, but I knew it was going to be a little bit questionable on fuel for everyone, including myself, if I stayed out. So I'm like, why not? Let's just play it safe, get fuel, tires, make sure we can go to the end here and see what we can do from the back. So here are 25th, already going 3 wide with Tony Breidinger and Corey LaJoie down the back straightaway here, trying to catch up to the 88 machine of Luke Baldwin. That is our teammate, of course, here at Thor Sport Racing. I'm going to shove there from Frankie Muniz. Now we go by him a few laps later, working our way by Ruggiero, Perez, and Butterbean. Now to get up into the top 15 with just 6 laps to go. We are being patient, slowly working our way forwards here at Daytona. A few laps later. Now the between in the middle here of Stephen Malazzi and Connor Hall, a beautiful 3 wide move to clear for left to the inside of Chandler Smith. Just like that, we're back in the top 10 here late in this race. We are in position to go up and compete for this win. It's 5 to go. We're passing Garcia, Keith McGee, Bailey Curry. Just like that, we are now into the top 5, pushing our teammate Luke Fenhouse and Ben Rhodes. So Thor Sport in control here, except Jack Wood, the race leader in the 99. A few laps there, Ben Rhodes goes too high up the racetrack with 3 to go. We swing to the inside, into second we go. Now he's going to find a way by Jack Wood, looking for his first career Truck Series win, but I believe he's coming down pit road. Yes, he is. Jack Wood does not have enough gas to go to the end of this race. He is out of gas coming down pit road, and we are back in the lead as that fuel strategy was a huge move. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank here at Daytona. Just BJ McLeod and I are out on the racetrack. We have a 4-second lead in this final lap, and we're just trying to bring it home, get the victory here in Daytona, and a statement win, as right now we just outclassed the field on strategy. We knew we had to come in there to get fuel. That was the difference in this race, and the caution gonna come out here in this final lap, and that will end the race, and we have won the Craftsman Truck Series season opener here at Daytona once again. For the second season in a row, we are victorious here in the Craftsman Truck Series at Daytona, this time driving the number 98 Ford for Thor Sport Racing as we burn it down here on the front straightaway to celebrate. And that strategy was basically what did it. And even without the strategy, we were up there competing for the win anyway. We had the speed, we had the skill to go get it done, and the strategy just helped seal the deal for us. So great call by the Thor Sport crew and our crew chief. Everything went down perfectly right there. And we get the win here to kick off the season. Great way to start the year, winning the Craftsman Truck Series Next Era 250 here in Daytona to get our Ford in victory lane, of course, as we are now a Ford driver, leaving Chevrolet after 4 seasons and 4 Cup Series championships. We leave Chevrolet and, of course, have now aligned ourselves here with Ford, and we start off our new partnership with a win in the Craftsman Truck Series as we celebrate in victory lane with the crew. And now look at your final race results here from Daytona. Of course, we pick up the win. Great start to our partnership with Ford. And how about BJ McLeod? Runner-up finish here at Daytona. Great strategy call and run from him. Brendan Queen, 3rd place in his first race of his rookie year. Great run from Butterbean. Ankrum, Ben Rose, top 5. How about Stephen Malazzi coming home 7th place? Great run for that Young's Motorsports team. Tony Breidinger inside the top 10 with Andres Perez and Gio Ruggiero. They see there through the rest of the grid. A couple of guys not getting the finishes they deserve, like Chandler Smith finished 28th after sweeping the stages. Of course, McDowell, DNF, tough runs for Jake Garcia, Corey LaJoy, not the finishes those guys were looking for. But we pick up the win here at Daytona in the Craftsman Truck Series. And now we are back for the NASCAR Xfinity Series season opener here in Daytona. Starts race, Corey LaJoy has a fast car. Daniel Dye has been struggling this weekend, and Harrison Burton will be joining myself at the rear in that number 30 Airbox Ford Mustang. As here we are and driving the number 28 Ford for Ryan Sieg Racing. This is the car we're going to hop in for our 5 starts this season. The final time you're opening the season here at Daytona NASCAR Xfinity Series and NASCAR Heat 5. You're green and underway from the World Center of Racing here in Daytona. We start this race from 35th position at the back with Harrison Burton and Stephen Parsons to try to work our way forwards and into contention here in Daytona.
Still there?
A few laps there, we've worked up to 27th. Now we're going 3 wide to the inside of Mason Massey and Taylor Gray. Of course, Massey had that impressive Truck Series playoff run a season ago, so he gets promoted to this Xfinity Series ride. We get by him, get by Sawalich, now working by the rookie of Austin Green in the 32. 3 wide with him and Chris Wright here. We get by both of them, now setting our sights on Daniel Dye and Parker Retzloff to get into this top 20.
Careful, still there.
Now a few laps there on lap 6, the 99 to Matt DiBenedetto is going to blow a tire around to the outside wall. Goes DiBenedetto. He'll spin out to the inside lane. No caution, we stay green, but DiBenedetto wipes out. There goes his race. Now a few laps later, we've worked our way into the top 15, going by Cesar Baccarella and Corey LaJoy. Now 3 wide with Brendan Poole and Jet Burton down this back straightaway, really making some hay here at Daytona, trying to get into the top 10, going by the 88 of Connor Mozak into turn 3 and 4, which we will do. We get by Mozak. This is the last lap of stage 1, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We now go by Anthony Alfredo for 9th. So we swing to the outside of Corey Day. Big run here down the front straightaway. 3 wide, squeezing between Tanner Gray and Corey Day. What a move. We get up to 7th from 15th and 1 lap to steal some stage points. But stage 1 goes to Roger Caruth here in Daytona. What a stage finish. Caruth over Sanchez, Honeycutt, Majeski, and Ryan Sieg. the top 5. Then Ryan Truex, myself, Tanner Gray, Corey Day, and Anthony Alfredo, the top 10 here in Daytona in stage 1. What a run to the end of that stage we just had. So now we restart. A great restart up here. Now we have track position inside the top 5. Working our way by Kate Honeycutt now to get into 4th position here at Daytona, which we will do. So we get by Honeycutt a few laps later. We're now going by the 18 of Ryan Truex to get into 3rd. We'll make that pass as now we fall in line behind the 48 here of Nick Sanchez in 2nd as our teammate Ryan Sieg leads the way. Looking like he's well on his way to the stage win, which I'm perfectly cool with. I want to work with Sieg here, as we're of course teammates, so I want us to go 1-2 in this race. That's the goal. Fords, we got to stick together since there's so little Fords in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, as this is the last lap of stage 2 here. We just cannot generate a run to get up to Sanchez and Sieg. As we go through the front straightaway and trial for the final time, Ryan Sieg gonna win stage 2 here in Daytona over Nick Sanchez. 2nd once again, myself, and 3rd Ryan Truex and Corey Day, the top 5. And then Ty Majeski, Taylor Gray, Sammy Smith, Connor Mozak, and Raja Caruth, the top 10 here in Daytona, stage number 2. So Caruth and Sieg each have a stage win. Sanchez, though, has the most stage points with 18, as we are green and back underway here with 13 laps to go. The season opener at Daytona. We're going to give a push to our teammate Ryan Sieg right off the bat here to begin this final stage of the race, trying to work with the 39 to get us into victory lane here. Feels like we dropped down to 5th because we lost so much momentum after pushing Ryan Sieg off into turn 1. But we were able to gain it right back by going by Ty Majeski and Ryan Truex to get into 3rd place. Now a big push to Sieg down the front straightaway. Just 12 to go here in Daytona. Looks like Ryan Sieg and Nick Sanchez have the cars to beat in this race. We are just hanging there behind this 39, trying to push Ryan Sieg clear into 3 and 4, which we will. A big shot here to Sieg, who will now clear Nick Sanchez for the race lead. We will follow him through as well. So now the 2 Ryan Sieg cars, Ryan, of course, and myself, clear 1-2 here at Daytona. A few laps later, we give him another shot here down the back straightaway, driving away from the field. In the 3 and 4, the caution comes out right when we're on the bumper of Ryan Sieg, and that is not good for us. It's because Garrett Smithley had a tire go down, and because we were pushing Sieg when that caution came out, the typical restart glitch here in NASCAR Heat 5 is going to hit us here at Daytona and completely ruin any chance we have up there. Look at how much of a stack up there is behind us. The top 6 are just going to drive off into the distance. So now we cut to the white flag. Final lap is on Colonel Bank here at Daytona. We have pushed Ryan Truex, who is in 7th, all the way back up to the leaders. In this final lap down the back straightaway, we swing to the inside of the 18 of Truex. Now that we are within drafting distance of the guys in front of him to get 7th place here. We're going to try to get Raja for 6th. So get to the inside of Caruth here. It looks like we're not going to. Looks like it's going to be Nick Sanchez winning this race here at Daytona as we slam Raja Caruth into the fence there. Just frustration not being able to win and to secure the position. But Nick Sanchez wins at Daytona. First career win for Nick Sanchez. Gets it done here in Daytona, holding off a late charge from Cesar Baccarello. The career best 2nd place finish. What a run for that 45 team. How about Alpha Prime as a whole? 2nd with Baccarello, 3rd place Parker Retzloff, and a top 15 with Brendan Poole. Great day for that organization. Alfredo, Ryan Sieg get a top 5. We come up just short in 6th. That caution completely screwed us out of our chance to go 1-2 in this race. Then Raja, Jeb Burton, Ryan Truex, and Stephen Parsons round out the top 10. You'll see where everyone else finishes through the rest of the grid here on the race results. Tough finishes for Kane Honeycutt, Austin Green, and Austin Dillon. Not the runs that they were looking for here today in the season opener at Daytona. So far, we are 1 for 2 as we go to today's main event, the Daytona 500, the Great American Race here from Daytona, where we begin our NASCAR Cup Series season for the Daytona 500 one final time. Bubba Wallace and Christopher Bell both starting at the rear, joining myself and our number 2 Powerade Ford, of course, freshly signed with Team Penske here in the NASCAR Cup Series. A new beginning for us as we chased our 5th consecutive NASCAR Cup Series championship in NASCAR Heat 5 one final time. As here we are green and underway in the Great American Race here in Daytona as we start on the outside of Denny Hamlin and Corey Heim here at Daytona as we try to establish ourselves and work our way forward through this back field. We work our way now up into the top 30 to the inside of SVG's Trackhouse Honda. We go by him and Christian Eckes now to the inside of Connor Zilic in the 99, trying to work by him and Chris Buescher. Of course, Zilic, our former car, we are passing him. There's Justin Allgaier in that Junior Motorsports number 40. We're going to work by him as well here. Now working our way on the top 25. Few laps later, we managed to barely squeeze to the inside of Kyle Larson to take him and Parker Retzloff 3 wide for 19th position here at Daytona. So you'll go by both drivers. now set our sights on Carson Hocevar and Austin Hill. We go by both of them. Now working our way by the 24 of William Byron. Out of the inside here of Carson Quaffle in the 88. Big run. Just now we're in the top 15 and we are flying. Now we've caught our first teammate, Ryan Blaney, in the 12 here, running 13th. We go 3 wide with him and Anthony Alfredo to continue working our way forwards in this race. Now setting our sights on the 43 of Eric Jones, John Hunter Nemechek, and Corey LaJoy, and that 0-1 machine. LaJoy up in the top 10. We are now up to 11th, having a great start to this race here. A lot of speed here in our Penske Ford, as there always is here at these drafting tracks, super speedway races, as now we work our way by Zane Smith, Daniel Suarez, Ross Chastain into 7th now, going by Cole Custer, 3 wide with Chase Briscoe, Sam Mayer. Into the top 5 we go, into 4th position. Now there's just 3 cars between us and the lead. It is Jesse Love in the 8 running 3rd, having a great start to this race as a rookie. We'll go by the 8 machine. Into 3rd we go, now setting our sights on Chase Elliott and our teammate of Joey Logano, leading the Great American Race, trying to get his 2nd Daytona 500 win as we clear our championship rival from 2 seasons ago and last season, Chase Elliott, for a 2nd. And now we get to work pushing our teammate Joey Logano until he decides to commit to the top, which was just losing ground, so I had no choice but to pass Logano here to get into 3rd. We get to the inside of Chase Briscoe with ease. Into 2nd, now we got Chase down Jesse Love for the race lead here as we try to position ourselves in position to win this opening stage here in the Daytona 500. Caution is out on the speedway here in Daytona. Caution is out. I couldn't find why, but the yellow comes out, so now we have a restart with just 4 to go in stage 1. We take 2 tires and fuel, so we were able to restart in the lead, easily clearing Jesse Love. Now the final lap of the stage, throwing a big block on the outside on Joey Logano. Now coming back down to cover off Zane Smith. And a brilliant execution by myself and the fellow Fords here at Daytona. Going to be a Ford stage win no matter what. As we come down the front straightaway and through the tri-oval, we are going to open up the final season with a stage 1 win in the Great American Race. We win stage 1 here in Daytona. Zane Smith, Joey Logano, William Byron, Jesse Love, the top 5, followed by Corey Heim, Connor Zilich, Carson Quaffle. How about Sheldon Creed 9th, and Ross Chastain gets Honda's, well, him and Zilich get Honda's first stage points in the NASCAR Cup Series. Now into stage 2 on lap 24, the 3 of Austin Hill blows a tire, goes crashing the outside wall, collecting Noah Gregson, and the 3 and the 4 go crashing here. And we still stay green, no caution, as mainly this stage we've just been in control. Now the caution finally comes out. We have been dominating this race, is completely blocking Zilich and Logano, covering for the race lead. Now coming the final out of the stage, we throw too heavy of a block into the wall, almost go crashing. A huge mistake from us, and that's now our teammate Joey Logano to get in control of this race. Denny Hamlin gets to our inside, as does Sheldon Creed, Christian Eckes, and now I'm just trying to survive here on this outside lane and not have a major issue here that would completely cost us stage points. And we still get a few points here if we just keep our foot in it down this back straightaways. We get the outside lane. We're now clear of Sheldon Creed, so we decided to go 3 wide in the middle of Denny Hamlin in his final Daytona 500, and the rookie Jesse Love to the inside of Christian Eckes. Here we go, 3 wide for 2nd. We get almost all of our positions back in one corner, and brilliant execution from us Penske's as Logano is going to bring home this stage win. Looks like we're going to come home here in P2 even after our catastrophic mistake. Joey Logano wins stage 2 in the Daytona 500. We follow him through for a Penske 1-2 as we come across 2nd. Great stage points for the young drivers of Christian Eckes, Jesse Love, and Carson Quaffle. Denny Hamlin gets stage points in his final Daytona 500, as does Michael McDowell. The great run for Sheldon Creed continues. Chastain and Suarez run out the top 10 as Joey Logano wins stage 2 of the Great American Race.
Car there on the inside.
Now we get back underway here in this final stage of racing. 16 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Myself and Joey Logano, us 2 Penske Fords, controlling the field and this race here. We're on the outside lane trying to clear Logano with a push here from the 8 of Jesse Love, who has had an incredible race here at Daytona. This is his first Daytona 500 start, and he has been up at the front all day long, leading laps, contending for the stage win. A few laps later, we are now clear of Logano. Here comes the rookie in his debut, the 88 of Carson Quaffle. to our outside and to the lead with 14 laps to go. Carson Quaffle leads the Daytona 500 for Junior Motorsports, but we get right back to the inside as Joey Logano gets right back on her bumper and going to be shoving us past here, but oh, Joey gets caught up in the middle. Now it's just going to be a side drafting battle, which Quaffle is going to clear us here down this back straightaway. What a strong performance here from the rookie in his debut. Carson Quaffle leading the Daytona 500 in the final stage of racing as we try to, of course, we're looking for our 5th Daytona 500 in a row and 5th in our career. There goes the 16 of Eckes behind us. The tire down on the 16. He was running in 7th. The tire goes. He wipes out in front of the whole field, spinning out into the outside wall, collecting Justin Haley, stacking up Creed, Chastain, and Priest. And somehow no caution is called. Some really confusing, decision making here by NASCAR, throwing no cautions for multiple incidents that have happened on the racetrack, including that one that completely disbanded the pack. Now it's basically a 6 or 7 car battle at the front as Logano shoves us back by Quaffle. So we are back in control here at Daytona thanks to our teammate. Now a few laps later to the inside of Quaffle, now just 11 laps to go here at Daytona. This great battle continues between myself and the 88 here as we go into turns 1 and 2. And that's smoke around the back of the 88. Quaffle in the wall. The rookie blows a tire from 2nd place. And that will bring out the caution. It's all over for Carson Quaffle. Heartbreak after a career day. So after that caution, we came down pit road. 4 tires and fuel, lost a lot of track position. So now we are having to fight our way back through this field with less than 10 to go. As you're now 3 wide with Ty Gibbs and Michael McDowell for 11th place with just 6 to go in the Great American Race. 2 laps later, our teammate Joey Logano now slipping down the order, losing some positions here. As we are now making a little bit of contact with our teammates as we squeeze to the inside of Corey Heim. 3 wide we go out of the exit of turn 4 here. Now into 8th place as we continue to charge our way through this pack with help from Noah Gregson. Now just 5 laps to go here in the Great American Race. You go to the inside of Daniel Suarez, Cole Custer into 6th. Now by Gilliland into the top 5. We are charging into contention. Can we get by Denny Hamlin and William Byron, 2 former 500 winners? And how about John Hunter Nemechek in the 42? Running in 2nd position right now, fighting hard for position. Now down the back straightaway, the next lap we go 3 wide. With Byron and Nemechek into 2nd we go, and now Jesse Love stands between us and our 5th Daytona 500 win. The rookie having an incredible race. Here we go, white flag, final lap. Presented by Credit One Bank in Daytona 500. Can Jesse Love get his first career win in the Great American Race? I have been trying to pass him the last 3 laps to no avail. We need a push from Daniel Suarez, who's just not giving it to us right now, as it looks like Jesse Love could be home free for RCR in his first race in the 8 car. We're backing up to the 7 to get a run down this back straightaway to try to make a move on exit of 4. We need a big push from Suarez here into turn 3 and 4, and the 8 goes to the top. Jesse Love leaves the bottom wide open, and here we come charging to the inside. We're now side by side for the lead in the final corner of the final lap of the Daytona 500. It's going to be a drag race, but we are going to prevail and win the Daytona 500 for the 5th year in a row. What a finish here in Daytona. Unbelievable. Jesse Love throws away his first career win in the final corner. Why would he leave the bottom open when that's been the preferred lane all race long? And he chokes it away, and Daniel Suarez pushes us to victory, and we start off our tenure with Team Penske with an absolute bang, winning the Daytona 500 for a 5th and final time here in our NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. Unbelievable. What a race, what a finish, and what a start to this final season of the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. And I still can't believe the fact we've won every single Daytona 500 that we have ran in here in this career mode. All 5 of them, even from our first start in the 99 Market Basket Chevy at Trackhouse, and then our next 2 in the Best Buy car, and then of course last year in the Worldwide Express machine we won then. Now here we are, we win once again in the Powerade machine now with Team Penske. 5 for 5 in the Daytona 500 as we finish our final burnout and now go to victory lane here in Daytona for the 500 one last time. Now you get your final race results here from Daytona. Of course, we pick up the huge win in our Team Penske Ford debut. Jesse Love, oh so close to that first career win, throws it away in the final corner, finishes second. Daniel Suarez third. How about Cole Custer and Noah Gragson getting some well-earned top 5 finishes? William Byron, Carson Hocevar, Justin Haley, Chase Briscoe, and Todd Gilliland round out the top 10. This is the rest of the grid there. SVG gets a solid 11th place run. Denny Hamlin finishes 13th in his final Daytona 500. McDowell finishing 19th. Parker Retzlaff gets a solid top 20. And then, of course, a couple of guys DNF there. Quaffle and Hill. Heartbreak for the 88. He was so fast in this race. Now, at the end of this episode, as always, I want to give a shout-out to my channel members. So thank you so much to JJ, Brenda Breen, and Jeremy Isley. Really appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot to me. Helps this channel and I continue to grow, produce some awesome content. Now on our road towards 2,000 subscribers. So those of you that are watching this video and are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. It only takes a couple of seconds, so I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to get your shout out here at the end of the video and become a paid channel member, link is in the description down below. And until next episode, I hope you all have a good one.